Hello everybody, this is Mackerel Phones. Today I'm playing Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. This was recommended to me very highly by a certain person I know, and I trust his tastes, so yeah. This is an adventure game. Or a puzzle game or something? I don't know, though I hear it has nice animation. Let's, begin then. It's good. I think it's gonna be pretty exciting. What a title. That's the spirit. See, because he's a ghost? Wow, he's very pointy looking. His hair is not the most orthodox of hairstyles, but, hey, what voice should he have? What the whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head? Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to savor. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me savor? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. Yes, a very typical Japanese representation of it at that. And you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is to just try it. First of all, try touching your soul. Yeah, I better be fast, she probably would have been shot by now. I guess time works differently in the ghost world. Okay. Thank you. Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Ahem. Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. See, there you go. That'll be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Well played. What just happened? Well, you flipped the gun out of his hand, but she didn't get away in time. That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right. You manipulated that object with the power of the dead, a ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is touch the trick button. You're kind of on the nose about this. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, That's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, huh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. I'm gonna go for the guitar. We'll drop it on his head and break his spine. I see. A guitar then, is it? Wait, hold on. We're leaving into this situation with no context. What if that guy is after this woman for a very good reason? Oh, whatever. Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Well, we might be able to distract him. Let's set time in motion again and find out. It worked, actually. Well, kind of. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see. What core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky. I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly. But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what. Why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Well, so much for being dead. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, okay. Oh. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. So he's not going to go on a murder spree like back in Avenging Spirit. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You've gotta be kidding! Look at his face! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can slide the screen. Slide the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean much to him, but to me. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future! Oh. Why didn't I go for the wrecking ball? You idiot, you just kicked him into your way again, didn't you? Or not. It's done. I'm on my way. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged, so what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Pixar? Hello there? How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy what happened tonight. Yeah, you and that woman were killed. That's pretty sad, for you especially. Ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. So it was you. You were that voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It was more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. Looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now. I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead. Your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Well, if we can manipulate time, what's the rush? Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? What can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Oh, it's that heavenly light again. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Well, that thought bubble you just touched. Those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, huh? It's not like I actually need to be reminded about those because I'm thinking them, but... So, the dead don't have voices, and what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then. In order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. Okay. Yeah, I know, I get it. I press the ghost button. I have to say, you're pretty calm about being dead. I mean, I guess once it's over, you see that it's not so bad. Oh, it doesn't reach him, so we'll have to take a few intermediaries. By the way, have you taken a look at the top screen? What about it? Tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So, in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time, alright. I'm not sure why I would want to... Wait, that's a good question. Who's this we? Not sure why I would do this, but there we go. Okay. So two ghosts can occupy the same object at once, huh? Huh, that's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I'd be a little offended too. Not everyone who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you've passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power, what else? Another one. Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah, what's that? Why don't you try it and see? Oh, okay. What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, huh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? Hey, we could see how we died too. That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses, corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day, and she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. How strange that this arbitrary human measure of a day, an Earth day would be different from a Mars day, so what if we died on Mars? Would you have a longer span of hours then? Because there are a lot more, I think there are more hours in a Martian day. Does every planet have their own separate, distinct rules? Or does it only apply to Earth because there's no life in the universe except on Earth and God has marked it out as special? Of course, there doesn't seem to be a God here. This seems to be a sort of atheistic underworld, kind of. But, well, anyway. But this is crazy! None of it makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, bubbles. Guess we're in a lava lamp. Whoa! Didn't expect that. Well, who am I kidding? All this animation has been fantastic. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. Zone D? Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no! He's dead. So she found his corpse. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all of the last traces of Timsick left in this country. Timsick? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. What an oddly convenient thing to say. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Hold it! Who's there? Hold it! A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future! I didn't see the button to... Wait, hold on. Oh, I see. We see them play out again. I get it. And there you have it. The last 4 minutes of her life. No. It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, huh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Oh no. So this is 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in, then. All right. We're not gonna let that hitman get to her, but for... Wait, what? Oh, there we go. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You'd better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. No, she's off. The hitman already found her. The nearsighted hitman. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the top screen. The top screen, huh? They're not... The sand in the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand... That's what I guessed I had to do, yeah. Up you go, then. How are we gonna get up there? Oh. There we go. I wonder how much control he exerts over these things. Like, he seems to have some sense of, you know, what's going to happen. Is he in the blender? Uh-oh. I wonder what Timsick is. See, she did too. I mean, I remember that she did. Yeah, I know time is passing. Uh-oh, her time is running out. Yeah, I know, and we're still stuck. Okay. So we just need to stay in the ghost realm as long as possible. Well, what is this gonna do? Well, I guess we'll have to try. Anything? No? No, it's not. What it... Oh! Here we go. Jeez, we're stuck, though. Okay, what do we gotta do here? Well, maybe this would be a good idea. No! Why did you go that way, you does he... I guess this confirms he only has a limited amount of control over, over what these objects he possesses do. Alright, we just have to go in at an earlier moment when the... like the... Oh, God. Jeez. What good is this even gonna do us anyway? Okay, yeah, you know what? Forget it. Here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to go take a long route down here. Oh, gosh, why did that hitman have to kick her corpse down here, huh? Well, it's obviously because he has no respect for human life. What does the blender do? Well, one way to find out. Well, I mean, it turns on, obviously. So the answer is not too much. But maybe we'll be able to shred up the flag, and that will, I suppose, help us in some fashion? Come on! There we go. Darn. If I'd hopped into the flag, it would have taken me up. Timing is important, too, when it comes to ghost tricks. You're just full of wisdom, aren't you, my Virgil? Is that a fact? You can touch the ghost and trick buttons anytime you want. Ah. So keep an eye out for the ghost button, even when you're manipulating. So I can press whatever button is being displayed on screen at any time, eh? Yes, I assumed that to begin with. So once you get the blender and fan going at the same time, that's your chance. You ought to be able to move to the flag then. You just have to find the right timing. Okay. Why is it a red flag, though? Are we communists? Well... I mean, I suppose so. Although there would normally be a, you know, a little something else on the flag other than just red. Maybe it's like a flag for some... Wait, why wasn't it... God. Yeah, you know, she's gonna die again, isn't she? Oh, that's fine. Everybody dies sometime. There are people dying right now. I mean, most of them are not being shot by hitmen. I mean, I certainly would assume so anyway. Alright. Now everything's in place. Okay, oh, here we go. There we go. So long, sister. Just a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Well, you know that the gate's gonna knock it out of it. Or actually, I guess it's not because you're not there this time, are you? Oh boy. Wait, so I guess it's still changing because this is the timeline where he already caused these things to happen, right? Yeah. Now's your chance to change her fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Alright. So we can pedal. Or we can ring, huh? Well, neither of these strike me as the most useful things I could do, but let's try. Damn it! What's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target is within point-blank range. Oh, that's his weakness. It looks like you made it in time. Just barely. Yup, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. We change fate! We make our own fate! Oh, unless she falls. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The bridge is up! Okay. Well, what can we do? Let's move over there, I guess. Whoop. What's he thinking anyway? I said, what's he thinking? Oh yeah! That's a good reminder. And by the way... Oh, good to know. Well, okay, so... Oh, you can also move around using, The arrow pad. Okay. I don't really care what witty banter they have going on right. Oh boy! But wait, I can't trick anything with this? Well, that's not good, is it? Well, I mean, I can try. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, this doesn't. Oh, jeez. I was hoping the retracting would distract him somehow. No, no, no! Oh, crap. Actually, here we go. Yeah! This should distract him some. Oh, wait, now it's above her, though. Oh, wait, no, it's not. You hear something? Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's a good thing that he's being a bit slow about this. Well, I think that this nearsighted hitman has made his last murder. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone. Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger in fact, rolled away somewhere. You use your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. You know, Nier taught us not to rush into a situation without understanding the details first, but, here it worked out. I mean, assuming that woman's not a bad person. In any case, the other guy certainly was, so he's no loss. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. See, because he sends out rays of light. Maybe he's the spotlight. As in, ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So, you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it? You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead. And that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. What? Tomorrow morning? The blue text is his thoughts, get it? But wait a minute. These powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp, anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. In any case, it seemed we are unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding! You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death. In the morning, I'm gonna cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that, but just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story. The lost story of my fate right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that... You won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death as well you should. I will, but let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy, you start with her. Shouldn't you get out of here by now? The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. Not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right. Never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough, when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Okay. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Oh. Do you want to see you look into like the Satanism scare in the US, and you can really see that's true. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Time's already ticking, huh? Now, if I understand this correctly, though... A phone book? Well, anyway. Yeah, that's what I would think would be a good idea. I like how it's a, film reel, as if we're watching a movie. It gives a sense of this as each thing that happens to this guy as being part of a greater story, just a frame of film. And he goes through frame by frame to fight hitmen, I suppose. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I already know that. Not much has happened so far. Okay. Well, in theory, if time isn't passing when you're in the ghost world, though, couldn't you just stay here indefinitely? I mean, I understand that you'd be stuck. But... What does the claw do again? Nothing. Shimmy? Okay. Oh, yeah! Is that redheaded woman gonna say anything about this? I mean, this is pretty weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, we're a real gentleman. Even though it's from a pile of trash. See, she's finally getting up. You'd think she would have just gotten out of here, like, immediately, but... What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers! Oh boy, now we have wheels, so to speak. She doesn't realize that if she doesn't hurry up, we're gonna die, though. Well, you know what I mean. There's Ray and the Phantom Detective. But seriously, what in the world just happened? What's this? Some kind of note? You could open the note, but might as well do it this way, huh? Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, huh? No, I don't remember writing it. But even more importantly... Why don't we freeze time and give it a read? Didn't get a chance to read that note. How? You're still in the note! Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in at around this time too? Oh yeah! That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment on the other end of the telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. Oh, he can travel through power lines? It's like Bob, except he isn't out to murder children and rape them. You know, while he's at it. Instead, it's a good guy. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Ugh! He looks like a parrot or something. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. Ha ha ha. So that's him, huh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be? The dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me. I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask you for help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then. From that call a moment ago, you have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is up to you. Well, guess we're going to visit this aristocrat's place. Traveling at the speed of the transmission of the electron's negative charges. And so the story of the search for myself begins. A story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning, I will cease to exist. And I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks for the suggestion. Let's go. So it's been about 9 minutes since the last scene. Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who's sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting, it's all so sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come. Yes. If what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased. Tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir. Are you some kind of cyborg? What? Huh? He's a... You have... This is kind of creepy. Yes. But I say, the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself. Even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it put me in quite the tizzy there for a moment. What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure. These people are assassins. And what's more, that red-headed woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead. Well, alright, let's get to the file. Oh, that was easy. Mission accomplished. Seems the file contains information about that redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed. I see, he needs there to be light shining on it. Which is strange, I mean, his eyes are gone, but then again, how could he retain consciousness when his brain is gone? I suppose the mind and the brain are separate then. Great Scott! Did you see that? The file, I say the file reared up and snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off. Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lynn, is no longer a threat, sir. Bah, that's not what I'm talking about, man. Lynn, eh? So that's her name, is it? But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all. Well, maybe it is. Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir? Slap. It's like he's... What in the world? This room is so outfitted with gadgets. It's incredible. This is the sort of thing that Wallace would build. You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir. Grapes, eh? Alright. No, we can't go into his grapes. Nothing much we can do from here. Oh, we can do stuff with that, though. And yeah, I think our best bet right now is to just see what happens if we startle these weirdos by projecting this. I mean, they're not weirdos, they're monsters, but... Ye God, man! Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir. Bah! Granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing, but our use of it is just plain off, confound it. Yes. In any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man. As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir? A scenic landscape? Oh. Scenic in its way. Hey, that's... yes. Sissel. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir. Yes. It's a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No, we must be very careful. Sissel. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. A deal, huh? What could that be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder? We are completely prepared for tonight, sir. Yes. Now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. Well, shut up, you bald, giant eyebrow weirdo. One thing's clear. These villains seem to know me. And another thing. There seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? I mean, look at the walls. They're covered in paintings of themselves. Talk about what an ego. Yeah, we can't get to that screen's sort of connection point from here. There's not much we can do in the file either because it's in the dark. Still though, you know, these guys might be kind of goofy, but wow, these are not good people. I mean, does that guy's... Well, I guess it could be not pictures of himself all over the wall. It might be their pictures of, say, I don't know, relatives who resemble him. Where is your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face. My apologies, sir. It appears to be another malfunction, sir. I see. So I guess what's going on here is that... I see. We're reminding him of the face of the person he wants dead. Not even a monster wants to think about that. Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want to see me malfunction. Certainly, sir. These guys murdered me, and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection did we have with each other? Why is that in quotes? It's probably because the original Japanese script did something special to it to make it stick out. Spinning this painting around makes the old man's head spin, but that's about it. Got to find the right timing and get beyond this projector. What I need tonight is a way to flip this situation around. That's the spirit, my good man, and we're gonna save. Oh! Oh wait, I clicked the wrong thing. This is sort of our, you know, case portfolio. Oh, see, he is an eyebrowed villain. And a masked muscle man. Well, actually, now we're here. Yeah, probably. So, he was planning to carry out a deal with you. So, Sissel might not have been such a good guy in life, but all that's been wiped, that slate's wiped clean at this point, huh? Yes. So we don't have multiple save files, we only have one, I see. Anyway, we'll keep going. So we need to spin it around, and maybe while it's spinning around... Okay, fine, so... we have to get it while it's at the top. There we go. Where is your head, man? Oh yes, he's going to just yell at him again. At the masked muscle man. What is that? Some sort of, greatcoat he's wearing? I forget those are called, where you sort of button them up like that. Except he's also wearing a cape. I mean, what sort of people are dressing like this in modern times? I say, this room is giving me the heebie-jeebies, my good man. What with paintings spinning around and it's enough to give an old man the jitters. My apologies, sir. The room was just completed recently, sir. We are still trying to iron out the kinks, sir. Yes, I just hope that's all it is. I mean, egad, man, how am I supposed to relax and enjoy my grapes? Well, let's use it. I love the way the fruit falls out. It's a miserable state of affairs when I can't even be startled by a telephone that doesn't even ring. Egad! It's even more pathetic to be startled by the same telephone twice. Bah! The problem must be solved, sir. This Miss Lynn problem, sir. What? Lynn? Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man? Yes, sir. I sent one step ahead Tingo to her apartment, sir. That telephone call must be him reporting in, sir. Very good, very good. Lynn is in danger again. Yeah, okay, Well, he looks a lot like the last guy. This is one step ahead, Tingo. I'm at the target's apartment now. And out with it, man! Have you taken care of her? No, she isn't back yet. What? It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead now, would they? I don't get it. But in any case, man, once you've taken care of her, then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division. Bah, no, man! Now you're even getting one step ahead of me! We can discuss my new salary later. Great Scott! Now you're even getting one step ahead of your last one step ahead! I'll be back to my job now, sir. Confound it! You're even hanging up one step ahead! I see. At the same time, it's dramatic and, serious. At the same time, it also has that kind of zaniness that only Japanese pop culture seems to be quite capable of mustering. Or that certain flavor of zaniness, What did he say, sir? He asked me to raise his salary. What will you do, sir? Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Jigo's pay. Lynn, I can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve the mystery of me. We're all mysteries now, aren't we? Well, suppose we're gonna get out of here then. Guess we're gonna learn all about Lynn, aren't we? I can't help but have a certain worry that, something feels a little voyeuristic about doing this, but we're doing it to save her life. I mean, I suppose now I'm getting one step ahead of myself. Maybe the fact that I would have those thoughts just says something about me. Well, anyway, let's leave these killers behind and go kill another killer. But then again, aren't we killers? But we're killing to save people, so that's different. We're not doing it to save ourselves. The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple of other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. Looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. The poor, brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. If Lynn came home now... Oh, it's about Christmas, huh? It's even more horrible! I have to do something about this situation. Fast. It's true, I'm gonna save first. How is this gonna work? So... Well, he has a hostage and he's already killed the dog. Wait, we could save the dog's life, couldn't we? Yeah, why not? It'd be useful to have a dog here. Huh? Where am I? And more to the point, who am I? Who am I? Are you talking to me? Of course! Do you see anybody else around here? If I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. It also confirms that dogs are wholly sentient. Well, of course they are. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are. Presumably the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see. The dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so that's what this blue flame shape's all about. Oh! There's no time to lose! Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla's in trouble! Or maybe it's Camila. You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right. I'm Missile. Nice to meet you. I'm a Pomeranian! This just gets weirder and weirder. Well, it's gonna be a weird night before we're done, Sissel. Well, guess now I know it's possible for the dead to retain their memories, or regain them, different things. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! I'm gonna go with Camila. My Miss Camilla is in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her! How could I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, huh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this guy's death. Time to save his life! Well, it's a little less... has a little less of gravitas than saving Lynn's life, but, yeah, we'll save her life again. By saving a dog. Oh, the Maison de Amida? Let's see. First of all, I'd better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but... where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me. I followed you. You brought me with you. One or the other. Looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means we're going to save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time and... Not especially. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So, if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time. So, that's the way your mind works, huh? Guess that's reasonable enough. Come on, let's get started. And this Pomeranian's full of Pomeranian energy. Because he loves his mistress, as dogs are wont to do. Okay, first, we watch your last 4 minutes unfold. Then we use what we learned to save Camila. Just like when I saved Lynn at the junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course! Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues. Wait, so Lynn lives with this woman? Shut that mutt up! I guess she's a girl. Maybe she's like Lynn's niece or younger sister or something. No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight. If it barks again, I'll knock this wall down! What a snob. You don't want her to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, really wanted to watch TV, too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music! Ooh, ooh! Ooh, that was close. Now she might not be able to hear that hitman come in. I'm in the mood for donuts tonight. You just keep bowls of donuts around? Whatever. Different strokes. Mouse, better report that to the landlord. I'll knock this wall down! How did he get in? Was the door open? I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crop up. I have to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. So, that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died. Wow, look at that! I'm dead! I'm kinda shocked to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her. But let's see, how are we gonna do this? Seems to me that the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg. Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome! I can't help it. Okay, then I guess the only thing we can do is get the little lady to help herself somehow. Oh, I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting those red things on her head? Red thing? Oh, you mean the headphones. Whenever she puts those red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things. You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe there's our first lead. Now we know we have to do something about that. We'll just turn down the volume on our headphones and then... something. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, there she is with her entire body under the couch getting the remote. Then we have this drawer, the phone we got here on, and an umbrella. I'm not sure how much we have to do right now, but let's just see what happens if we open this. We can experiment as many times as it takes, right? Well, can't really change the little lady's fate by just standing around watching. That intruder in black will be entering this room in just 4 short minutes. And my ghost tricks can only get me so far. If I want to save the little lady, I'm gonna have to get her cooperation. And the first step is to get rid of anything that might get in the way. Oh, alright. Maybe this will knock down the headphones. So it did. so far didn't do that much, did it? Huh. Ideas? Oh, so close! You almost knocked those red things down! Yeah, if they just land in that big... What is it, a tank of water? Does she have fish? I don't see any fish. This Pomeranian around, I'd be afraid the fish could get knocked down anyway. Yeah, I think you're onto something here. If we drop them in the... It is fish tank. In the fish tank, Camila won't be able to use them anymore. But if we drop them in the fish tank, Miss Camila will get a scolding from Miss Lynn. All you have to do is pretend it was your fault. That's the way of the honorable warrior. Okay, but you've obviously never seen Miss Lynn when she gets mad. Yes, it's true. Oh, so close! Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna have to... So our goal is to just get them to fall down somehow. Why can't we just possess the headphones? Not entirely sure myself. I look forward to when we get to possess the donut stand, though. That'll be fantastic. I'm really struggling to see what we can do here. No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door's... Yeah, okay, so she's still on about that. That lady next door is going to play a role here. It's... Knowing this hitman, I would not expect that he would be... say, hesitate to attack just because there was another witness, though. He'd probably just kill her, too. And probably will anyway, given that she surely heard the gunshot. I mean, if the dog's barking's bothering her. Then again, I don't know. Camila seems to be aware that her life is in some amount of danger. But, what the heck can I do here? I mean, I've tried retracting the umbrella. Maybe we can trip her on this. Yeah, it's still not doing anything. I mean, you know, she has some stuff down there. Ow! Why is it acting up all of a sudden? I don't really like getting smacked by doors, especially my own house. It's like the door is a bad dog biting the hand that feeds it. Although, with Missile, it's more nibbling at the tip of my nose than my hand. Okay, this is not going well. Okay, here's what we'll do. Oh no! Darn! How'd I manage to do that? Are the fish okay? Lynn just bought those headphones too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Darn, now I can't even listen to music either. I think the gods are playing tricks on me tonight. Forgive me, Miss Camila! I'm only doing it to save you! So what? Now you think you're one of the gods, eh? Huh? No! Never mind that! The important thing is, we managed to change the situation! That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us. Not sure what she'll be able to say do against a hitman, but something different is bound to happen now, right? Of course. Ah yes, the donut cart. Well, not sure what'll happen. Any ideas? Well, yes, of course that's the question, Sissel. Or Cecil. I think it's Sissel. Strange, Cecil's a name I've heard, but not Sissel. Anyway. Well, you could still try. I mean, this guy, you don't have any sympathy for him, my Pomeranian compadre. Doesn't seem like we can stop the hitman from coming in. So in that case... Oh, I have an idea! Oh, we'll trip him with the donuts. Why don't we hide Miss Camila? Hide, huh? That sounds like just the kind of idea a little doggy would come up with. You making fun of me? But where could a little lady hide in this room? Under her couch. I think I might have just the place. But there's just one little problem. How to get Miss Camila in there, right? Come to think of it, she could hide in that drawer too. Exactly. If I could possess Camila herself, the answer would be easy. But I can't do that, so I guess the only way to do it is to lead her there. Now, what can I do using the objects in this room? I think I'll try out various things and see what I can come up with. And I'll be here watching, cheering you on! That's a good idea. Let's also save while we're at it. Because, I mean, there's still room to go wrong here. This is going to be the most serious slapstick sequence. I mean, this is, you know, Camila, this is going to hurt you a bit. You might trip around. But I want to be clear that although that might happen to you, it's for the greater good. It'll save your life in the long run. So what'll this do? Not too much. Oh, I see, it'll draw the ghost, the mouse over. What happens if we move the cart? Well, no, this. Okay, so not so much what I hoped would happen. Missile, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. If you keep this up, that wall is going to come down on our head. Oh, she's afraid of her actually knocking the wall down? Hey, she knows the next door lady better than me. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile? Of course I will! That's quite a big promise for a little fella. The poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. The man in black and the woman in purple. Let's see what we have here. Well... We have a Santa ornament that is rotating for some reason. Yeah, these other things aren't getting us so far, so let's see what happens if we do something here. I see, we're trying to make as much noise as possible. If you bark like that, how can anybody enjoy the pretty melody? Then your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time. Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. Hey, look at that. One of the ornaments fell off the tree. I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago. You should try graduating from needless barking, too. Sorry, that's the one thing I could just never give up. How do you know till you try? With that spirit, you'll never give it up. So, what happens if we move this again? Yeah, it just moves back to where it was. But she does get up to go and see, you know, that it's... I see, this is how we can move her around the room. She does seem somewhat ditzy, so I'm not surprised that she's a little confused by the whole... Like, she's so nonplussed by the whole, donuts moving thing. Or I feel like nonplussed means something different every time I look it up. Okay, so we can't knock any more... Oh! Okay, she noticed the donuts were gone again. But what good does it do us to have her over here? Well, in any case... Maybe we can knock off all of the ornaments. As for what good this would do, I really don't know. I see the answer is no good. Oh, here we go. Well, when you're in this situation, you just try anything and everything. I mean, Sissel doesn't have a clearer idea here than us. Not much clearer, anyway. And we can slow it down again. Good to know. Does time pass when we're executing the trick? Probably. As for what exactly this thing here is... Oh, what does it do? Now, what the significance of this is, I'm not honestly entirely sure, but I'm sure it's, you know, something. Anyway, we don't need to be up there anymore. We've knocked the object from the ceiling. Something just fell, and quite dramatically, too. It was a wooden box, kinda heavy. Wonder what it was doing there. I'm just glad it didn't fall on Miss Camilla's head. Me too. We don't need to add to the number of ghosts around here. Don't remind me of the time. Or please do, actually, it's important. There's no trick in the floor lamp. But here... Oh, we could hide her in here, couldn't we? Not sure why we would. I don't... Well, I'm not going to rock the painting right now. Right now, I'm going to just switch back to the tree here. And from the tree, I'm going to make her knock down the wooden box, which I suppose was in the same position as the red ornament. No luck. Well, let's just wait for the Santa ornament to swing around again. What an odd thing to have in your apartment. I suppose that's just the type that Lynn is. Let's see what happens if we rock this. Not much. Ah, darn. We're depending, much like Santa, on his sleigh to travel around. Just as Santa usually goes a bit further afield than than the same room. You know? So what can we do? We have the wooden latch. And through the floor lamp, we can get to this door. But opening the door doesn't do us much good, does it? Oh, I know what we might be able to pull off. Maybe? Not sure what good it would do us, so maybe I shouldn't even be suggesting something as stupid as this. Yeah, we can't get any more donuts out, can we? No. Darn. Looks like I'm down to only a few more seconds. Miss Camilla! We have to do something! We just have to! Now. Getting worked up isn't going to help. We're down to the wire here. Do we have enough time to do something to change her fate? Or is it time to use another one of my ghost tricks? Another ghost trick? What is it? We could rewind time and start all over again from 4 minutes ago. Whatever we do, we'd better hurry. Darn it! But what can we do at this point? I mean, we still have 3 minutes, don't we? That's more than just a few seconds. Oh, I see. It was 4 seconds. Maybe we should restart at this point. But the issue is, what can we do? Well, we can at least knock down the wooden box more quickly on a second try now that we are aware of what we must do the first time. There might be some way to do this with the Pomeranian dead, but I mean, it can only help us if Camilla were in a different position. Not that the Pomeranian will help us terribly much, will it? The issue is, at this point, we have to wait a second, don't we? Or more than a second. We have to wait until we're able to, well, after she tries to get the headphones down. Until then, there's pretty much nothing we can do. I see, she knocks over the lamp through her pounding at the wall. Look how fluid the animation is. It's so good. I've never seen animation this great on a DS. This is some of the best 3D animation I think I've seen in my life. Now she's talking about, you know, she doesn't want us to knock down the wall and stuff. Or she doesn't want the neighbor lady to. Oh, here we go. Well, we're already ready to knock it down. The headphones, that is. just as soon as she begins fumbling with them here. There you go. Man. So far, so good. You know, she's saying darn. I normally wouldn't expect that the type who dye their hair purple would be terribly averse to swear words, but it takes all types. That thing outside the window, is that the moon? I mean, it must be. The moon isn't that big. So I think that's a good first step, whatever else we do. But from here on out is where things get a little more difficult. So she smooths the donuts over. I'm gonna wait before I knock the donut out. Now, I gotta say, every movement of this cart makes it look like the donut is about to fall out, but I have to maintain some faith that it might not. So, now that we're here... Darn it, we can't reach it. That's why we're gonna have to speed up this, Santa. Oh, look at Santa go! He's gonna have to go a lot faster than that if he's gonna deliver all those gifts in one night. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. There we go. I mean, maybe. I just hope that whatever is in there is going to be able to help us? At least a little bit? Man, this guy's dead and he's already saved more lives than I have in my life. Well, maybe he didn't save so many people when he was alive. He may have been involved with these assassins after all. And now, will she knock down the wooden box? No, just the ornament. Well, I feel like it can't hurt to move the ornament anyway. Now, as for why I would do this, I'm not entirely sure. Wait, what? Wow! You sent that thing flying! I like to tidy up by shoving eyesores under the sofa. Hey, how come you're looking at me when you say that? Hey, wait a minute! Under the sofa, eh? That might be a spot the hitman wouldn't look. Come to think of it, well... Cecil, didn't you already say you had this idea? You're saying like this is inspiration. Earlier you said, well, of course that's what we would do. This chameleon climbs under the sofa all the time, trying to catch me. You're a naughty little doggy, aren't you? So my new plan is to hide the little lady under the sofa. The only problem is, how do I lead her under there? That's a good question. I think that Plato wrote about that same question all those hundreds of years ago when he was prescribing a society to be dictated by a group of dictatorial philosophers. Well, how about this? There we go. Now that he is under there, what we need to do is wait just a moment before a missile notices him. Darn. Now, there we go. It's the timing of the Santa hat that's absolutely essential to all of this. Or not Santa hat, but the whole Santa. Here we go. Missile, no! What are you doing under here, you silly boy? Aw, my little missile. You're always doing the cutest things. Nobody's here, eh? My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meanwhile. In the was an unnecessary word choice there, you... There, our little lady's fate's been averted. It has? The poor thing is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's just fine. And look, you're not dead. Oh, you're right. We did it. We did it, didn't we? But how can you still talk to Cecil? We did it! Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it. Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camila? Yup. You're the one who led her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that. Oh, thank you! Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? What exactly are those strange powers of yours? Oh, you mean my ghost tricks? Apparently, they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects. If they're ghost tricks, can I do them too? I'm dead too, after all. I guess. It's how it goes, right? I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now, but they won't budge for me. Why do you suppose that is? I don't really know. Well, I mean, you're alive now. I guess you just don't have that power. Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair! Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead. So what's gonna happen to me now? Nothing really. Your death's been erased. You'll go back to being a happy little doggy, living your everyday life. Guess this means goodbye. But we'll meet again sometime, right? Yeah, maybe, if you die again. What you did for me tonight, I'll never forget it! Well, I guess we'd better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens in our next story. I just wish we could have, have a rendezvous in the future with someone a little more long-lived than a dog. And now a new present's born. The little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear. And the little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I gonna do now? Think I'll watch for a while and see what happens. Oh, will we go back to the boss and mess with him? What? Still at the junkyard? All right, got it. I'm on my way. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. I can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out of this one. I'd better hurry. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Lynn! Well, time to get out of here. There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor, dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Desklamp taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? Better try possessing him and see. Well, alright. Oh, it's you! It's... Come Come to think of it, I never did ask you your name. Guess it's good we ran into each other again, then. This is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together? That drama? That tearful goodbye? I'm Missile! But, you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Of course, all of it. Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear. And the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core when they return to the land of the living. And if I possess that core, I can talk to that person. It looks that way, yes. Oh, wait. Does that mean, then, that Lynn retains some memories of what was happening to her? Does she remember dying? I mean, I guess so. Camilla! Or, not Camilla, what do I keep saying? Camila! Oh, thank goodness you're okay! Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me! You've got to get out of there right now! But what about dinner? I was thinking about spaghetti tonight. Are you crazy? Shouldn't you be calling the cops? I won't be going back there in a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too. But I already was in danger. Just a little while ago. Meet me at that restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I don't know. It's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I love music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. Can't even get the lid open. Then you can't very well call it a music box then, can you? More like, just box. Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? Kind of hid it in that room you're in. Excuse me? Yeah! Lynn! Now the phone's broken. She broke the phone! This wouldn't even break it. It probably would be fine if you just dry it out after, let it sit out for a few hours. Darn, now I've dropped the phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? I sure hope Lynn's alright. And go to your neighbor, and even if she's grumpy, go to your neighbor and call the cops. Someone just broke into your apartment with a rifle. I better get going. I know right where Dead End Drive is. But I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? Do you know where it is, Missile? He does, actually. Help me look, okay? Well, fine. We don't need a ghost right now. We just need a trick. Yeah, now she should find it. Right? I mean, it's clearly... Oh, darn. Didn't work. Well, how about this? The music box was right there in front of your head. This is it! The music box! I just saved you like an hour of searching. It's always in the most obvious place, hidden in plain sight. Yippee! I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flattened underneath that wall when I come home. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, And be good while I'm away, and no barking. Maybe she is older than I think. I mean, she's not Lynn's sister, apparently. You just like her sister. still no peace for the little lady, and the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too, because there's something I must do. The question is, how do I go about getting out of here? Well, we gotta get into the neighbor's apartment. I mean, obviously. Surely they have a phone, who doesn't? But why would the receiver not working stop him from leaving? I mean, I figured he just left through the main... Well, whatever. I guess he can only enter through the receiver. But it's not like there not being holes in something has prevented him from not going into it so far. Well, whatever. Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast. Here we go. We do need her to knock down that wall of hers. Oh, I didn't notice there was fake snow on the tree until just now. I wish I were that assertive in dealing with the noise coming from my neighbor's apartment. If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole dilapidated building down on you. If it's so dilapidated, why are you living here, lady? Is there anyone with a normal hair color? I guess Sissel's hair is normal. I mean, it's not. Look at its shape, but the color. Did you hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door's angry howl? Nah, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? Couldn't we, like, go through this with, like, a little bit less explanation? I mean, it's obvious. Anyway. But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us. Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. If she actually knocks that wall down, can you imagine the expense that would be to, like, the landlord? Okay, so we can't, like, travel through them. We can just talk to them. Come on now, can't you bark any louder than that? Louder? But then that lady will knock the wall down on top of me. We'll worry about that when it happens. Anyway, I'm barking as loud as I can already. I need to have this little doggy put some more energy into it. Let's see. Isn't there something else around here that gets a reaction out of him? Yeah, this. Yeah, he never stopped barking when this is on. He only stopped because because Camila turned it off. She's hitting it with a frickin' wine bottle! Is she crazy? I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you. But the wall is not knocked down. Wait, did she kill him? So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? You are. But the TV and star ornament aren't. It makes a whimper noise, so like... I used to be able to make that noise when I was a kid. I can't do it anymore. But anyway, the point is that he says he'll never bark again. And he's very sad. But wait a minute. It looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? Your barking made her create a path for me. It did? But the wall is still standing just like before. But they're paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kinds of paths. You know, what determines what objects you can move through and what you can't? What makes this wine bottle and this lamp something he can possess, but not, say, the TV? I don't know. So you're leaving, huh? I guess so. You're going to save Miss Camila and Miss Lynn? You have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. But you will save them, right? If it helps me along my way, then yes. I don't have any powers of the dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I'm going to find a way to go help Miss Camila, too! Hey, we create our own paths. Right, Missile? That's right! Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me. Sissel, huh? Got it! You know what, Sissel? I'm going to create my own path, just like you did! I just wish we could give this helpful advice to a person instead of to a random dog. I'm sure if you try it long enough, you'll find your own path. Maybe you should actually stop doing that, actually. Tonight is that holiest of all nights. My deadline. Oh, she's like a writer? All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Here's to the boorish people next door. I'm seeing more and more of myself in her every moment. Are you all right, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? Oh, does she have a daughter? I mean, probably gonna be turn out to be like a dog or something. Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What's with the oddly tense air of this place anyway? Now, where's that little treasure I'm looking for? Oh, of course, over there. There it is, the telephone. Now if I can just borrow it. How hard could it be? I have to say, I'm impressed at just how, well, dense all of these sets are. This thing's too heavy. Can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her destructive power by hefting this puppy. It's more like a weapon than a book. Wow. Must be heavy then. Sounds like the sort of music Wario would listen to. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a married woman. And I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you, even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination? Not even a word. And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. Well, yeah, abdicates for kings, not prime ministers. This is going to nag me until I'm sure. Well, you should say, instead of saying abdicate, you should say something like, I don't know, resign? Okay, we just need to draw her attention somehow to the dictionary. This isn't good. I can't reach the duck thing. Well, can I reach it from the bottle? Yes, I can. Well, let's let out the latest mouse in this ramshackle place. Well, it's on the floor, but she's probably... Well, how could she miss it? It's on the floor. Let's see. I know I put it up here somewhere. Now, where could it have gone to? You idiot! Oh, I see, it's underneath it. Hey, could you turn around, maybe? Or not. No, I mustn't allow myself to believe in your love, Mr. Prime Minister. But why won't you believe me? Anyway, isn't what she wants not a dictionary, but a thesaurus anyway? Oh, well. My love for you is true, I swear. And it's so strong, it overwhelms me. You know, I've always wondered, if you can be overwhelmed by something, can you be just plain whelmed? No. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. Okay, I see what we gotta do. We gotta do this in the right, succession. All things in their place. She's really dumb, so we have to knock this down in front of her. Or right by her head isn't even close enough. It has to, skitter under by her feet, doesn't it? Come on, lady! Look at her type! It's... Okay, here's what we'll do. Maybe we'll have the mouse be over there. Or it's really a rat, isn't it? Whatever it is, we'll have it be over there while she's looking for the dictionary. No, Mr. Prime Minister, we mustn't! If the people ever find out, I don't care what they might think. What do the plebeian masses understand anyway? Certainly not our love. What is this Prime Minister talking about? I've never even heard the word plebeian before. Clearly you have. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. Do you mean the Prime Minister to come off as an arrogant jerk? Oh, there it is! And she just must be really used to seeing mice in this place. Or else she would probably be like, oh no, it's a mouse. But it's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Oh, that angel, I guess. Perhaps my darling angel? No, she put that together at least. She's not that stupid. Okay, closer to the phone. In Japanese, the word for telephone is denwa. Anyway, let's see what this is. I turn the knob. Can't do much else right now though, can we? Oh, what you going to do? What is it, my darling angel? Yeah, my head hurts, Mama. Look at her hair. Look at the hairstyle. It's like Stella's hair from Valhalla. Except what's this girl's excuse? I mean, well, I guess whatever. You poor dear, no wonder with a fever of 102. Here is unto a night of fever hotter than the love of my Prime Minister. It's almost time to go for your lesson. Can I take the night off? Oh, actually, maybe she takes piano lessons. But hold on. Look, it's like Catherine's hair, or it's like the hair of the princess from Scrapped Princess. I guess it's just I don't even know what to call this hair. Rich person hair. Yes, I suppose that would be best. But wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. I go and play with Camila next door or something. Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Hey, today's Papa's birthday. Oh, is it? Aren't we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight, after all. Mama, wait! I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay? Whatever could you be talking about? I know what's going on, you know. You write novels and Papa wants you to stop, but it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Now, it's time for good little girls to go to sleep, especially sick little girls. I hate you, Mama. She even toasted to her daughter hating her. What a bunch of weirdos. Well, this isn't our problem, though. Our problem is the phone. These two are quite a pair. The father would have to be a pretty strong man to hold his own against them. Sounds like their family circumstances are pretty complicated. I wonder if I had a family. Who can know? Yeah. What's going on? Oh, I made a typo. Can we possess the paper? We have to be fast about it, don't we? Is she about to turn on the lamp? Yes, so she is. It's odd that she's using an oil lamp in this day and age, though. I suppose it just is the overall ludicrous decor of this place, you know, fits right in. But wait, doesn't that mean that she decorated this place after she moved out? My gosh! I mean, I know some people get really hooked on decorating, but this woman's just crazy. I mean, really, she's a very odd person. There we go. So close. How about this? I see. Oh, finally, we made it! Man, she just can't get focused on her novel. Know how that feels. Hello, is that you? How many times are you going to make me tell you? I can't do that voice because I don't know the accent good enough. I won't get it. It'll be too obviously faked. Tonight is that holiest of all nights. My deadline. Please, I'm begging you. Change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home. Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if it means forever! You can't quit writing, man. Look at him. Look at his hair. It's still the most normal-looking hair I've seen, but... Let me talk to Amelie? Amelie? Oh, that's their daughter, I see. Let me talk to Amelie then, at least. You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a minute. Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer! Now I finally have the telephone lines I need. I'm curious about this woman's husband, but I should go find my only lead first. That hitman who's after Lynn is sure to be heading to the junkyard right now. I'd better hurry. Yeah. You should. So her name is Lady Red, huh? And this is the office of that one, of her husband. But once again, we have more important, pressing things right now. Like the junkyard. Hopefully this, well, I don't know, Lynn's not going to be at the junkyard anymore. Not much time has passed since I was here last, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. Wonder who they are. My cops, I figure. And beside them, a certain somebody else wriggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person really is, too. Welcome back. You weren't gone very long. What's going on here? The police are here to start a criminal investigation. You know, into your murder. My murder case, huh? Where's Lynn? Is she alright? So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed. I see, the Birdman came and led her somewhere else. Sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact a hitman's after her again. Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago.
Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why?
I don't know. I'm just a desk lamp. Well, probably they might figure that she was the one who murdered the... You know, she had something to do with the two corpses here. You know, even if she wasn't a suspect as a murderer, which of course she should be, it would still make sense that they would take her in to, you know, hear from her what happened.
I better see what I can find out.
He looks like Dick Tracy. Quite a thing, huh, this case? Yeah, one of our own. A murderer. Heads will roll over this. And she's a rookie, too. I heard she was carrying out some crazy investigation. Rookies aren't given crazy assignments like that. Not even rookies like Lynn. Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got strong ties to Inspector Cabanella. Okay. She's got strong ties to Inspector Cabanella of the Special Investigation Unit. Humph. I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself. Well, we detectives shouldn't be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. Oh, our old body. That's a form that we're just now, you know, holding sort of... Darn, how are we gonna get up there? I'm not really sure. We can't even cause the umbrella to retract, huh? How disappointing. Think we can safely assume the cause of death was the bullet he took in the chest? Bring the stretcher. I'll look into the rest back at the lab. Would you mind waiting here for a bit, Doctor? Inspector Cabanella, head of the Special Investigation Unit, is on his way now. Special Investigation Unit? What do they want with a case like this? I don't know, but Cabanella's our top investigator. We don't want to get them all bent out of shape or they'll be hell to pay. Don't see what that has to do with me. I'm just gonna keep holding up my stethoscope to hear the pulse of the air. All of our collective breaths. Something poetic about that. I don't really get what Cabanella wants to come for either. It's probably just a big lark for him, but it makes things tougher for us. Hey, watch what you say behind his back. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. The tension of a crime scene. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Evening, boys. How's it looking? Inspector Cabanella, thank you for coming. Allow me to report, sir. Fine, fine. You just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first. So, this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems, unique. This just gets weirder and weirder. Now, I would assume that Lady Red has nothing to do with this, except of course she does, because this is from the writing perspective, she must. Deal me the deal. How's it going over there, baby? Going? How's it going, you ask? How... Look at her. She said that they seem like a good match, I guess. I mean... But, anyway. Going? How's it going, you ask? You'd like to know how it's going? I'd say it's going well enough, about fair to average if I had to say. Yes, it's going all right. Not the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby. Do me a favor and put that other nice man on the horn now, would you? There's a nice fellow. If there's anything to do with this park, I'm the one to talk to. I'm the guardian of this park, yes. Ah, sorry about that, Inspector. Just got here. Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fellow just about threw me for a loop. Started blathering about something about being guardian of the park or some such. Him. Sorry about that. Well, start doing your staking out thing, baby, and buzz me if anything comes up. Yes, sir. Now then, sir, if I may make my report, sir. Doc, you! Oh, Doc! Talking to me? I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention. Would you do that for me, Doc? You don't need to tell me how to do my job. Anywho, I'd like to see if the suspect now, if I may. And, sir, I asked her to let herself be taken into custody voluntarily, sir. She's being detained in the junkyard superintendent's office right now. Super's office, eh? Super! And where's that? Just beyond where you parked your bicycle, Inspector. Now go interview the suspect, then. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys. Good luck, sir. You keep being you, Cabanella. See that guy? He was like relieved the inspector was gone. Phew. That Inspector Cabanella. He sure has a strange air about him. You can say that again. And I've never seen anybody use stairs the way he does. I hear he's dancing his way up the stairs at promotion that same airy way. And I hear Leonard is his personal favorite. What's the deal between those two? Hey, how should I know? Yeah, it seems like there's something fishy going on here with them. We're still stuck down here is the problem. Well, guess we don't have much choice but to go somewhere else then, huh? I don't trust that doctor. His skin is blue like the bad guys. So, where to next? Well, we can go to the troubled man's office or to the park. The park certainly seems to have some more immediate connection to this, so... I suppose we're gonna go for a nighttime stroll, like we did with Matatsky in some other game we did once. It appears to be the entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. The voices of two young people drift over to me on the breeze. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods.
Oh, sorry, but could you do that somewhere else? I'm a little busy right now. I don't have time to talk.
I suppose you think I'm a man of dubious character, a questionable person.
No,
But if an objective person were asked, they might think you were a little suspicious yourself. As two suspicious characters, shouldn't we take the time to converse with each other?
Oh boy. All right, but just for a minute.
There, I like your attitude. I like it very much. Let's relax and talk a while. The night is young, and so are we.
Oh man.
This just keeps on getting weirder, doesn't it? I don't know how much we can do right now. Well, we can see right into their van, so you know we're going in there later. Woo! Anyway. Yeah, whatever person he's supposed to be, whatever this stakeout is, it could have gone a little smoother, I think. Oh, once again, I don't know how much there is for us to do here. So I hate to say it, but I feel like our only lead might just be that guy's apartment. Or his office, I guess. Are you all right, sir?
I ordered all of you not to come near me.
Why, I guess this is in Europe, right? They're probably like in... Yeah, this must be in Europe somewhere. I beg your pardon, sir.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. But I'd like to be left alone right now. You may go.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Another strange room and another strange person.
Wish these telephone lines came with nameplates or something. Sheesh.
The issue is here we don't even know what we're trying to do. So he has medicine and he's clearly a stressed out bureaucrat of some kind. Well. Not quite. Here we go. Still not quite. What can we do here, though? Whatever we can do, like, we need to be able to reach out further. If we're going to make a significant, progress here. Yeah, I don't know that there's much more we can do right now. So, well, first of all, this is good because this is a lot less linear than I expected. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but, to be linear, but... Well, what can we do? I guess we can go see if that dog is still there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Well... Let's see what's going on in Lady Red's place. Siskel and Ebert. Sissel's really just grasping at straws now, isn't he?
Still typing away passionately, I see. She typed her fingers to the bone to complete her tale of love, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess that's the type who writes crappy romance novels, huh?
The little girl with the fever seems to be sleeping now. Hope she's having sweet dreams.
Oh. Mr. Prime Minister.
I guess not.
Oh, God. Yeah, at that age, they begin having some, erotic dreams. No, not this. Once again, we're stuck. Or not. There we go. Not quite. Come on. We can't quite make it. Well, feel like our only lead right now is this junkyard, so let's see what we can do there. Man, being a phantom detective isn't the easiest thing in the world, especially when time's ticking and you're dead. Well, of course you're dead. You couldn't be a phantom detective if you were alive, now could you? If only we could get to our buddy. I think we can pretty safely assume that this was the murder weapon. Oh no, that pistol. Yep, same model as the pistols you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you? This is not good. If it is hers, it's all over. So Lynn is a detective, and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? Well, she was genuinely surprised you were dead, so maybe she accidentally shot you in a moment of extremely unprofessional carelessness. Okay, there's still nothing else we can do. Oh, here we go. So this is the weapon that took my life. A pistol, huh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols. But I've seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see. The part right here is... Fool! If you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction. I didn't fire it, I'm the victim here. This is the act of somebody who's jealous of my abilities as a detective. Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, guess that proves it's a real gun. What was that? Is that what I think it was? The sound of a gun. I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, it's bad news. It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Okay, now here's our chance to do something maybe. Maybe he's calling the inspector. He is actually. Ah, there you are. Do me a favor and have the doc come to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you, the green one or the blue one? Huh? Oh, I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Greenie, get the good doc over here this instant, or I'll see to it that you never wear a green suit again. Yes, sir. I'll send him right up, sir. Please, doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. What's going on? Don't ask me, but something seems really, really wrong. That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. Guess we're, gonna be on our way to the super's office. Finally, we're getting something done. So, Cabela, what's up? You didn't just shoot Lynn, did you? Or she didn't just shoot you? Well, clearly she didn't. I mean, come on. We saw him talking. He's fine. Yet another gunshot rings out in the lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. Apparently, I'm not the only one the Reaper's interested in tonight. But as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die. You're such a good guy. Hey, well, I guess I shouldn't have saved. Since they prompted me to anyway. Oh, new software? Oh, it's some kind of... It's a demo for Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. Yeah. I won't delete it. I mean, I kind of like the look of that icon. That Kirby with the glasses is cute. But to me, these sort of side Kirby games just aren't that interesting. There's the difference between having a big console adventure and like a mobile game is basically what these are. And nobody notices anything? No, nobody notices anything. Nothing at all. Nobody's noticing anything here. Okay, cop. I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up!